All right, everyone, welcome. We are going to talk about the activator strength today. Now, the activator strength is part of the influencing domain, and high activators are all about turning thoughts into actions. Now, I myself do not have high activator. It's actually my number 28th strength. So 28th out of 34 definitely does not rank very high. And for my wife Kim, her number 16. So neither of us have really high activator. And through our coaching experience, we've had only a handful of people that we've coached that have high activator. But I can tell you that activators, the few that I do know, they are very passionate people and they're very interesting to work with. So let's kind of break this down a little bit. High activators experience joy when they get a group started with something. Okay, that's what it's all about. They have to get a group started with something. So activators, again, being part of the influencing domain, the influencing domain is all about moving others forward. So you can see how the activator is going to need people to feel fulfilled. That's where they get their joy from, is by getting a group moving forward. It doesn't do them any good just to get themselves moving forward, to get themselves motivated. They have to do it with a group. It is dependent upon other people. So if there was a mantra, I would say for the activators, their mantra would be something along the lines of sooner rather than later. So when do we want to get this started? Well, sooner rather than later. They're not going to wait for the details. They're not going to wait for everything to get figured out. They're not even going to have a firm game plan in their mind. They just want to get started. So activators are the kind of people, metaphorically speaking, that they're not going to dip their toes in the water to see what the temperature is. They're going to dive in and figure it out that way and deal with the consequences after that. So they're kind of these all in beginning. Let's get started. Let's roll. Let's not worry about the details. We'll figure it out. Kind of, we don't. They just don't connect with details. So they're very interesting people. They're very emotional, very passionate people. And when they have got a cause, when they have got a purpose that they're moving forward, and they're able to communicate that to their group of people, they are dynamic. They are such powerful people. This is such a powerful strength, and it's a very emotional strength. Um, Activators love to figure things out on the fly. Again, they don't want to sit and study something. Um, they're we have other strengths such as deliberative or maybe even analytical. These strengths require some forethought and some consideration before we do much, or let's evaluate part of the way through. The activator's not interested in any of that. They're kind of the cheerleader. We're going to do this now. We're going to jump now. We're going to go, and we're going to roll with it. So these are some of the sacred things about activators. Again, very passionate people. When they have their cause and they're able to communicate that, they can not only move people, they can move mountains, and that is what I love about activators. Now, let's talk about some of the sinister side. What happens with activator if the activator strength, if it goes sinister and starts working against us? And there's a lot that can go wrong with this strength that you high activator folks out there need to keep in mind. One of the things I already mentioned is activators don't connect with details. So if you're not connecting with details and you're a high activator and you're trying to get a group moving with you, that's where you get your joy. That's where you get that fulfillment from. You have to understand that other people often do need the details. Okay, they need to have those details so that they can follow you. Um, Again, other strengths, aren't that good at jumping on the fly. And so a lot of times, activators can feel again deflated or feel undervalued if the group doesn't join in, and a lot of times that's simply because they assume, well, I don't need the details. Why should anybody else need the details? Who needs details? Let's just move forward. But not everybody's like that. So if you're an activator and you find that people aren't following you, probably what's going on, or people aren't buying into your vision, probably what's going on is that they need more information. they're not activators. They maybe they're a little bit more strategic thinking. Maybe they're a little more analytical, a little bit more deliberative. Some of these other strengths. So keep that in mind. Um, if others do not buy in to the activator, the activators, you know, whatever they're pitching, the idea, the concept, whatever they're trying to accomplish. Activators, again, as I said, are very emotional people. So if other people are critical of that, if other people are saying, "Oh, you're impulsive," or "You're going too far, too fast," you're going down a tangent. These kinds of things are emotionally damaging to the activator. That really can hurt them, and that's one of the things I hate to see. I see a lot of young people, especially with this activator strength, and it gets shut down. People just kind of say, "Whoa, slow down, back off." They don't buy into it, and they don't understand that this is a strength that this person is using. And because they don't understand that strength, uh, the it isn't met with that excitement and that getting on board quality there. So when that happens, the activator again feels emotionally kind of drained and shut off, and they even doubt themselves. They start to feel foolish. Oh my gosh, I acted very foolish there, and they start criticizing themselves. And so if you are a person with high activator and that sounds like something you've experienced, understand that you need to communicate your vision a little more clearly. And again, and if someone still has a problem with it, then they're just not your people. It's okay. Find the people that are your people. Find the people that are going to be able to buy into your vision and are going to follow you along with whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Those people are out there. Um, Again, activators often can be a little bit impulsive, but that's not a bad thing, right? That's who they are. That's their strength. From the outside, again, they can look very impatient. These are some other things, and it can be taken to an extreme. So the whole thing comes down to communication, and I think that's a big part of most of the influencing strengths, the influencing domain. It's all about moving others forward, but we can't move others forward if we cannot communicate to them clearly where we're trying to help them move to, right? So that is a very key component here. So I think that in general, I think that pretty much encapsulates activator, the best that I understand it anyway. If you are an activator and this has been helpful, I am excited. Leave some feedback here, and I'd love to hear that. Tomorrow we will be doing another video, and I don't know which one it is off the top of my head, but I'll tell you it begins with the letter A because I'm doing these all alphabetically. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, remember, inspiration starts here.